photography fans, and welcome to another episode about classic cameras and classic photo gear. In today's episode, I would like to talk to you about one special camera and a special photograph that came with that camera. What am I talking about? This here, Graflex Century Graphics 2x3 camera. I got it. I'm not going to go into the details. I got this camera from the auction site in Las Vegas. It came to me with a flash unit, it came with a roll film back, and a couple of sheet film holders. Sheet film holders are pretty much useless, but the roll film back, excellent. I'm going to make a separate video on this camera. But when I got it, I opened it, there was a roll of exposed film. It was actually stopped at frame number 8. So I said, wow, this is amazing, this is great find. I ran it down to the dark room, I developed the film, and to my surprise, I found 2 pictures. Actually, 1.5 pictures. The picture closest to the core inside the roll, that picture was in perfect condition. That negative was in perfect condition. The next one was either underexposed or something happened to the negative because it was halfway washed out. And it was a picture of a man just standing. Picture probably taken in the 60s, maybe late 50s. But the first picture on it is what intrigued me. I started doing research on it, and it took me to East Hartford, Connecticut. But more about this in just a few seconds. I'll make a separate video on the camera, just on the camera. But now, let's head to my computer. Let's see that picture that I scanned. And let's get some backstory on it. So let's take a look at this picture. So here we have it. The picture, this negative, taken in probably late 1960s, late 1950s, early 1960s. I'm judging that based on the clothing these young gentlemen are wearing. So, cardigan sweaters. Here's one. There you go, cardigan sweater. And plus the film, the backing paper on that 120 film, a very chrome pan, I believe it was pan, maybe just very chrome. That one, the graphics on the paper put this film in around 1950s, 1960s. But this is so cool. Look how clear this picture is. This is not some kind of reproduction. This is not some kind of staged picture. This picture was taken at that time. So imagine all these boys bustling and hustling, about to pitch their tents, about to cook the spam that they brought with them, the beans, whatever, chili, and this photographer comes by and just takes his camera and starts messing with it. They all sit down and they just take that picture. And the photographer yells, "If you don't see the camera, you're not going to be in the picture." And this boy hears it, and he's like, "Oh, I want to be in the picture too. Please take my picture." Yay. All right. Okay, so let's go over a couple of these guys because I find them quite interesting. This young guy here, he's Barry Pepper. Who's Barry Pepper? Well, Barry Pepper is the guy that played the sniper in the movie Saving Private Ryan. You know the guy that shot the German guy in a tower through the scope and blew his brains out. That's the guy, Barry Pepper. You don't believe me? Here's the proof. This guy doesn't seem to belong here, does he? He doesn't wear he's not wearing his uniform for whatever reason. Everybody else is wearing their uniforms. Everybody else is playing the part except for this guy and maybe that guy too. I don't know. What is he up to? Look at these slacks and these shoes, man. Look at that. They're so shiny you can see their underwear through the pants, like the reflection of their underwear, of course.
And this guy is probably wearing Converse sneakers. And he's wearing a jacket, some kind of jacket. Yeah, it's probably cold. It's probably autumn or something like that. Because, you know, but why was he wearing shorts? Jeez, dude, you're gonna freeze. You're gonna pee all over yourself. Anyways, so this guy, look at this guy, man. He's a thug, man. He's got this gangsta sign, everything good to go. This funny guy here, look, bunny ears. Hello. What I also find interesting is that there's a Japanese flag on a bamboo stick, which I later came to the conclusion that it's not a Japanese flag. It's probably a troop flag or something, like just like this one, Pine Tree Troop 61. So a little backstory. I mean, when I got this camera, it was the roll was already advanced to frame number 8, so I thought, yeah, it's probably nothing there. A lot of these cameras that I've gotten with film, there was nothing on the film, just blank. Everything was either done or disappeared, or it was not stored properly. It was never exposed, whatever. So this thing here is. It's just amazing how clear this picture is. It was coiled, and it was number 1 picture. So it was coiled in all the way to the core, and it's so clear. And I cooked it in Rodinol about 12 minutes. Rodinol 1:50 dilution. And these boys, they look, I don't know, 10, 12, 15 years old here. I mean, this guy's old. Clark Kent. He's probably 15, 16. Probably like the helper or something. This dude here is probably the oldest, maybe troop master or whatever they call him, troop leader. And this guy, look at this guy. Yeah, man, I got my Swiss Army knife. Look at that. You can't go out camping without Swiss Army knife. Everybody knows that. Silly goose. Look at all this equipment. They're already sleeping bags, tents, backpacks, whatever they have. Let's go over these boys again. Look how cool this is. Imagine, I mean, this was taken in, 1960, so this photographer probably used, I don't know, I'm guessing 1/50th exposure, maybe at f8, f11, and look how, yeah, 1/50th, maybe 1/25th, because there's some motion blur. Look how clear, and imagine this, the guys are all getting ready to do all their stuff, and this photographer, yes, hey, yeah, sit down, and snaps this picture. And it's forever frozen in time. It will never get lost. It's frozen in silver. These guys are immortalized in silver specks. East Hartford, Connecticut. Again, on their patches. East Hartford, Connecticut. Troop 61. So I contacted Troop 61 in East Hartford, Connecticut, but the guy that I spoke with, he never got back to me on his findings. So I hope he just lost my number, because I asked him, come on, man, I'm giving you this picture, but just let me know. Did you find these guys? I mean, anything, any history, maybe their families, something. But maybe one of my viewers, or maybe some of you guys, maybe you know somebody, maybe somebody is from Connecticut, and you know these guys. You know Barry Pepper, and you know Clark Kent, and whatever their names are. It'd be so cool to meet these guys. I don't care about meeting them. But just print this picture and send this picture to each one of them. You know how cool? Because I bet you there's no duplicate. I bet you there's no other picture like this. It's just mind-boggling, mind-blowing. Another thing that's mind-blowing is what do you have to do? What do you do? You take this picture, and then what? Then you just lose your camera, or you die, or what happens? And the camera ends up in Las Vegas, and some schmuck from Chicago area buys it. I wonder what's inside that tin can. Pot. Probably cooking some good stuff inside there. Look at the socks. He's wearing these socks and shoes. Amazing. I wanted to share this with you guys because this is amazing. So stay tuned for more videos. Remember, subscribe.
So I hope you enjoyed this short video. Don't forget, keep shooting film. Maybe one day, in 50, 60 or 70 years, somebody will find that film camera with that film still inside it. They'll find a way to develop it. And who knows? Maybe they'll make a video about you as well. Until next time.